we still got to, go get our rest tonight and come back tomorrow and do it all over again. So, but yes, this was definitely a big one as the regular season moves.
Would you make it the way that your bigs, just dominated, not just the 46 points, but they had 14 assists between the two of them?
Yeah, they both got to be all-stars. We keep saying it, but I think tonight shows we have 4 all-stars. Not 1, not 2, not 3, have 4 all-stars. And Evan and J.A. were phenomenal tonight on the glass, defensively, on the offensive glass, keeping possessions alive late in the game. It was everything. That's the thing. That team is small, so our advantage in the paint, and Evan and J.A. stepped up. They punished switches, they sealed, they did everything tonight. So they were phenomenal.
Lots of talk in this game about it being, a test, right? Because they're the number 1 defense in the league. So beating them, what did you learn about your team tonight?
Just what we knew all season long, that we have so many different weapons. Your best player doesn't have his best game, and everyone else just steps up. And we got guys, 7 guys in double figures. I think it's a testament to our depth and everyone ready to step up, and a testament to Don being selfless. Now a lot of guys will go force and just jack up 30 shots, but he just continues to play the right way, continues to play winning basketball. And he empowers everyone else around him to help him.
Obviously, Shays is going to get his, but you guys kept him off the line pretty well tonight. Dean and Karius took the primary responsibilities. How do you feel like you guys defended him tonight, and just the overall performance on that end?
I thought that's as good as a job as you could do on him. I think it took him 27 shots to get 31 points. You really can't do much better job. And that's Dean, that's Karius, that's Evan J in the paint. Nothing was easy in the paint. I think he only shot 3 or 4 free throws. So that's exactly what we wanted to do, and we executed that very well.
In a game like this high caliber game, you outscore them on the bench 43-26. What's the confidence or belief level among the second unit on this team?
Same as it's been all year. We're a super deep team, and everyone's ready to step up. Everyone's role looks different every night, but everyone knows who they are, knows what they bring to the table, and we got, like we've been saying all year, a deep team.
To see a guy like Jay do the dirty work, he had 8 offensive rebounds, be able to do everything on both ends of the floor. What kind of recognition do you think he deserves, not just as an all-star, but around the league for what he's been able to do for this team?
Yeah, I feel like we ask this question every single night about one of the 4 of those guys. It comes up every night, what recognition do they deserve? And eventually it's listen, he's one of the best bigs in the league. This is what we expect from him. We're not surprised. And I think he showed tonight, I really am one of the best bigs in the league. He was just absolutely dominant, and that's what he did.
Kenny talked a little bit about wanting you in the lineup because you're a ball handler, you can space the floor, all those different things. To have your number called in such a high-profile game and something like this, what is your mindset going into it?
Same as it's been all year. I thought in the first quarter we didn't really touch the paint well. We were kind of looked a little timid, we weren't really going at them. So I think when I came in the game, made that a focus. You got to attack physical defenses with force. So then I tried to touch the paint and get guys to be all right, we can go at them. And I just kind of try to read the game and look what we need and bring that to the table when I come in the game.
Was that game as much fun to play in as it seemed like it was?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it's still 1 of 82, but those atmospheres when you get them in the regular season and in January, those are the games you love to play in. It feels like a playoff game.
You think ESPN might send their cameras around here a little bit more after the show you guys just put on?
I have no idea. That's what we'll have to find out.
How'd you feel about that crowd? You talked about the vibes and everything like that. How's the crowd tonight?
They've been unreal all year, though. You know what I mean? So it wasn't the first time that they've been great. They show up. I think we played Charlotte this past Sunday, a few days ago. And at the start of the game, I looked around against Charlotte. And no disrespect to Charlotte, they're not one of the better teams in the NBA. And it's a Sunday at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I looked around, and it's sold out. You know what I mean? That crowd's been great every game this whole year. And we love them, and they're huge for us.
Kenny talked about having 3 different kind of lineups that you guys can go to. One with Ev at the 5 and Jared at 5, but that also, like we just talked about, both of them closed tonight. Having that in your back pocket and being able to go to that, how dynamic does that make it for any matchup for you guys?
Yeah, it just gives us a lot of versatility. You got Ev and Jay have really figured out, and that's partially because Ev has become a really good three-pointer shooter this year. He's been able to space the floor for us, and he's been able to attack with the ball in his hands. So he's basically a wing player in some lineups, you know what I mean? And him being able to do that, but also play in the pocket and pick and rolls and cut off JA when he's in the pocket. Like they've really gotten better at playing together offensively, and that's a credit to Ev's spacing and Jay's decision making as a passing big. So we've empowered those guys to go be great offensively, and they have been.